Now, a lot of you are probably thinking, how are we still talking about Shisui? He's dead. We can't use his Mangekyo Sharingan and we can't use his Kotoamatsukami. What keeps me up at night though is why did Kishimoto make sure that both of Shisui's Sharingan were destroyed? It's very suspicious to me that after they were used by Danzo and Itachi, they were immediately destroyed. Like, why did it have to be both of them, especially Danzo? I feel like this was all foreshadowing and hinting that Shisui's DNA is still attainable, dead or not. Shisui died in a very strange way. Suicide isn't a common theme in Naruto. Well, kinda, but RIP to GOAT, bro. RIP White Fang. I believe if an Uchiha gets their hands on Shisui's DNA, they can definitely utilize the Kotoamatsukami. And what Uchiha do we know that isn't affected by Ida's omnipotence and most likely will go rogue with Boruto? God damn, that was a mouthful. It's Sarada, bro. And please, let's not forget, Shikamaru literally said that Sarada and Samuri will be the only hope for defeating Ida in the future. If this isn't enough evidence, then I don't know what is. I had to let y'all know where I'm coming from. Now let's start this whole thing over. Let's talk about the basics of dojutsu. Dojutsu is one of the most vital aspects of the Naruto and Boruto power system ever since chapter 1 for both series. Some of the most overpowered and useful techniques have come in the form of dojutsu. And for those that don't understand what I mean by dojutsu, it's basically just chakra techniques being utilized by the eye. And today we're going to be talking about Shisui Uchiha and his Mangekyo Sharingan ability, the Kotoamatsukami. The Kotoamatsukami has the capabilities of saving Boruto from his rogue lifestyle in the future. But first, we have to compare Shisui's ability to Ada's dojutsu, the Senrigan, because the similarities portrayed by Kishimoto are undeniable, and I feel like he did this for a reason. Now, we all know the Sharingan, the Byakugan, the Rinnegan, the three most iconic dojutsu of the Naruto series, hands down. But those are the basics. If we dig deeper to the more evolved or more advanced eyes, they blow the basic techniques from the basic dojutsu out the water. We got the Mangekyo Sharingan, the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, the Renni Sharingan, the 6 Tome Sharingan. If you're a Naruto fan, you should know the drill. And the Boruto series definitely focuses more on advanced dojutsu. It's deeper than just Kekkei Genkai now. We got the most hyped up one, Boruto's Jogan, Ishiki's dojutsu, which doesn't have a name yet, but in my opinion, this is the most powerful dojutsu in the Boruto series offensively. The Senrigan, and again, this is the one we're going to be talking about today, and finally, the Tenseigan. We're talking scientific modification eyes for the Boruto series. Godlike deity abilities, which make the Naruto dojutsu, to be honest, look kinda weak. I mean, we are talking Otsutsuki, portrayed as the gods of the Naruto universe, so it makes sense. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to your boy for more Boruto and Naruto theories, discussions, reviews, and more. Now let's get to it. Now let's start off talking about Shisui and his main ability, the Kotoamatsukami. The Kotoamatsukami is without a doubt one of the most plot-driven and broken techniques in the Naruto series. And that's what makes it very similar to Ida's Senrigan. Ultimately, both these eyes have the capabilities to rewrite the story to some extent. They have the power to change the plot, and the thing is, I'm not even exaggerating, I don't cap. Itachi would have never been able to release the reanimation jutsu without his big homie's Mangekyo Sharingan. If you forgot, Itachi put Shisui's eye into a crow, and that crow was put inside Naruto. But yeah, Naruto literally felt it in his guts. And on command, the Kotoamatsukami was activated to release the reanimation jutsu from Itachi. Bro used the cheat code. Itachi initially intended to use the crow to have Sasuke not attack the village and basically brainwash Sasuke to not seek revenge. So it's crazy to think that the eye can do something like that too. Change Sasuke's whole perspective on life. Man, Itachi knew what was gonna happen. He just did that so he wouldn't feel guilty in the afterlife. The Kotoamatsukami can manipulate a person's past life and experiences to the point they don't even know they're being controlled. It's the perfect form of mind control. But the Kotoamatsukami has severe drawbacks compared to what we know about the Senrigan. Like, after it's activated once, you have to wait a 10-year time period before utilizing the dojutsu again. But Itachi let us know if a shinobi has Hashirama chakra, that waiting period gets eliminated drastically. And guess who we know has Hashirama cells on their arm? That boy Naruto about to get a Sharingan. Nah, I'm playing, but damn it, Sasuke, why didn't you take Hashirama cells to revive your arm? I hate that anime trope, bro. Making a powerful character lose their arm. Make them lose an eye or something. Wait, Sasuke already lost the eye. Fuck it, let's move on. I'm getting distracted. So in an ideal situation where a character has the Kotoamatsukami and Hashirama cells, could they counter against Ida's Senrigan reality manipulation? Outside what Ida recently did in chapter 79 of Boruto, we've seen her use her Senrigan for other purposes. She has the ability to be part of one's conscious and basically witness and experiencing whatever they're experiencing. And no matter how far away they are, this isn't limited to one dimension. Y'all know how God is the all-knowing and he sees all? This is basically how to describe Ida's ability. She can see anything occurring in the present. This isn't due to her power though, it's because she has the abilities of Shiba, the Otsutsuki god, which is so far portrayed as the god of the Naruto universe. So with that being said, a Kotoamatsukami user would have to be very careful if they want to use the jutsu on Ida. Her eye allows her to see any period of the past within her age bracket. So since she's 16, she can see any event that happened in the Naruto universe for the past 16 years. She's overall got omnipotence, but she can't fully control it since she's not an Otsutsuki. She just has Otsutsuki powers thanks to this suspicious motherfucker Amato. One of her main abilities is charm, where if anyone looks at her, they're bound to fall in love, except for Otsutsuki or her relatives. So I'm sorry Daemon, I know you wanted some of that. Now for comparing Shisui's Kotoamatsukami to Ida's omnipotence from the Senrigan, it's pretty obvious that the Senrigan sounds way more overpowered. But let's look at this from a broader perspective for a second. The Kotoamatsukami is able to put people in a permanent hypnosis. Its command is the ultimate idea that gets embedded in the victim's mind. Now the Senrigan obviously has a higher field of range. I mean, the whole shinobi world was affected by Ida's desire to switch Kawaki and Boruto's lives. But here's something a lot of us aren't mentioning. One of the shinobi that sees Kawaki tells him, "What happened to your eye scar? This is such a big deal right here." If the Senrigan's omnipotence was the ultimate hypnosis technique, wouldn't past minor events also be altered to the point where the scar wasn't relevant anymore? We haven't received too much information on how much was altered with Ida's ability, but we'll learn more with chapter 80. Shisui was literally planning to use his eye to stop the coup on the Uchiha clan, until Danzo had to screw things up. It's always Danzo, bro. This was vague, but it's safe to assume Shisui was going to use his Mangekyo Sharingan on Fugaku Uchiha, since he was the leader of the Uchiha at the time. But what if there was a way to use it on the entire clan? I mean, the manga was very vague about it for a reason. Shisui didn't say he was gonna use it on one individual person, he said the Uchiha clan himself. And it wouldn't make much sense for Shisui to use the Kotoamatsukami on just Fugaku. It's undeniable the Uchiha wouldn't trust his decision. And that's because Itachi is his son, and Itachi was known for being Konoha's top Anbu spy. Danzo was literally mind controlling Mifune to letting him be the leader of the allied shinobi force. And everybody was like, we don't want this random ass dude to be our leader, he ain't Tsunade. And if it wasn't for Ao, the only Byakugan user that had a personal experience with Shisui's Mangekyo Sharingan, it would have all worked out for Danzo. The truth is, Ida can alter reality, change the whole perspective of the world. She has the power to rewrite memories of mankind. And according to Momoshiki, other Otsutsuki have done this to the shinobi world. And that gets me thinking, what the fuck is real in Naruto and what the fuck is not real? It's basically implied by Momoshiki that Ida rewrote shinobi history and made Kawaki the hero and Boruto the villain by accident. She loves Kawaki and her desire to protect him led to this happening. And Shisui also has the ability to alter reality. The reanimation jutsu isn't meant to be broken so easily. The Kotoamatsukami defied all laws. And if you give a Kotoamatsukami user Hashirama cells, I'm putting the Kotoamatsukami on the same level as the Senrigan. It's the fact that Shisui's body was never found and that was implied in the story. That's not a detail we can just overlook. It's very important. Now, hypothetical situation. I need you guys to have an imagination right now. If we had Ida and Shisui using their dojutsu abilities at the same time against each other, using the exact same commands, the Senrigan versus the Kotoamatsukami, who's taking the W? Or let's say someone capable of using Shisui's Mangekyo Sharingan, which will be Sarada, gives Ida the command, Boruto is the hero, Kawaki is the enemy, rewrite history back to normal. Would Ida's consciousness actually fall victim? Who would be the winner of this battle of hypnosis? It's very interesting to think about, and it's crazy the similarities Kishimoto connected between the Senrigan's omnipotence and Shisui's Mangekyo Sharingan. And I'm telling y'all, Kishimoto did this for a reason. Make sure to let me know in the comments which mind control technique has the edge in your opinion, and make sure to subscribe to your boy for more Boruto theories and discussions. Let's get it.